Hi guys, welcome back. It's Jaya from Hobbii, and as requested, today we're going to talk about turning chains. So what is a turning chain? A turning chain is the stitch or stitches that you make before or after you turn your work. The purpose of the turning chain is for you to bring your yarn to the height necessary in order for you to make your new stitch on the next row or round. So how do you know how many turning chains you need to make? Well, the number of turning chains depends on what kind of stitches you're making. So here's why. Here we got a foundation chain with 6 different stitches worked into it. As you see, the difference between these stitches is the height. So the stitch controls the number of chains you have to make, and that's kind of bossy, right? So let's say you want to make a single crochet stitch. So you can see here that a single crochet stitch requires a height of 1 chain stitch. Let's try to make it. Here I got a simple row of 6 stitches to get us started. Because this is the very first row, we need to bring the yarn up to the necessary height. So I need to chain 1 as we saw in the drawing and put my first single crochet into the second chain from the hook. When I do this, the first stitch I chained before becomes a turning chain, the height of the row. Let's say it's time to start our second row. Then you will chain 1 to get the height right and turn your work. You're ready to work row number 2. Let's move on to half double crochets. A half double crochet is higher than a single crochet, so it requires 2 turning chains instead of 1. So when you have your foundation chain in place, you'll have to chain 2 stitches. Place your first half double crochet in the 3rd stitch from the hook. And when you do this, the 2 stitches you chained before become turning chains, which is the height of the row. At the end, you will need to chain 2 and turn your work. And you're ready for the next row of half double crochets. Let's move on to double crochet stitches. A double crochet is even higher and requires 3 turning chains. So you will chain 3 stitches and place your first double crochet in the 4th stitch from the hook. The stitches you chained before become the turning chains, which is the height of the row. At the end, you will need to chain 3 and turn your work to get ready for the next row of double crochets. As you might have guessed by now, the half treble crochet is even higher. So you have to chain 4 stitches and put your first half treble crochet in the 5th stitch from the hook. At the end, you'll also have to chain 4 stitches before turning. And for the treble crochet, which is huge, you need to chain 5 stitches and put your first treble crochet in the 6th stitch from the hook. At the end, you will also chain 5 stitches before turning. Alright guys, so I'm going to put all this information from the drawing inside the description so you can, check it out. Make sure to like our little video, hit the subscribe button to follow us. see what's gonna come up next. And yeah, that was all for today. Thank you a lot for watching this video, and I'll see you soon.